Hey, what's up, Joe? Hey, your throw here, dude, is getting a lot better. I'm sure you're feeling a lot more into your actual throw um, when you're really getting your whole body behind it. I like this view here. Looks like you're doing a much better job pushing off your back leg and really getting that rotation there and pushing off that back toe, getting up onto that front leg. I think that is awesome. That's really good. I think that's going to help you out a lot. Okay, there are some things I still think some technical things that we can work through, but in terms of how you're using your lower body, excellent work, excellent work. There's some things that we'll do to help out with your upper body range of motion, your shoulder range of motion. We also got to keep make it so you're using a little bit more like oblique kind of core area, not so much of allowing yourself to get into too much extension back here. But I think part of that is also what's going on with the left arm, and then also, yeah, we'll just get into it. So we'll concentrate primarily on the upper body. I do think the one thing that I would say from a lower body perspective, and you can see it better here, is that when you're coming through, you want to allow the weight to go and shift onto the outside part of this foot, okay, instead of staying all on the inside part of the left foot. Okay, your weight never gets all the way forward. Um, it looks like you maybe like lean forward instead with your spine, or lean to the side. See how you're leaning to the side, and that makes it so you don't get all the way through with the hips, but you do such a good job, or so much better of a job pushing off of that back leg and getting those hips to open up. Now it's going to be really pulling back with this left elbow to maintain that good spine position instead of leaning back here, and allowing all that weight to transfer forward and onto the outside part of that foot. Um, and then and I think the way to do that is when you're initially kind of loading, try not to let this hand get so low. Okay, I think this is messing you up. I think with this hand should be kind of similar to the backhand. Okay, so this hand should be right about there. Okay, because then see how your hand gets like that? I think that's messing you up in terms of how your elbow pulls back right there. Okay, because this elbow pulling back is an important thing to do, but because I think that hand is low, it makes it so that elbow pull isn't as strong, and that makes it so then your spine leans over the side rather than maintaining a good upright position. All right, so if you just load and have that elbow and hand go straight and then pull back from there, I think overall that'll look a lot smoother from the spine position. Then also I think you're going to get a little bit more power out of your arm. All right. Last thing, and then I think you can see this one a little bit more. That's going to be important. I think we talked about this a little bit last time. Is as you're coming forward, and I think you're doing a much better job too with that, getting that ball to rotate there and not letting it get stuck back behind your head. Release is almost definitely quicker. But the next thing is when you're coming through here, really think about driving that arm down. You're using these muscles in here to come down because you don't want to end up throwing and then letting that elbow stay high like that. Okay, when you come through, that whole arm should be coming through. Bam, right? See how that elbow stays high? It's going to put a little bit more pressure onto that actual elbow. And it's also going to make it so you have a tendency to keep the ball high. Okay, you want to drive it all the way down, all the way through, and you're going to lose some overall force production from that. So drive it all the way down and keep that arm, or kind of keep that arm somewhat straight. I mean, I guess you don't need to necessarily think of how the arm is straight or bent as you're coming through. Think more of just like the arm needs to just keep on coming down, or the hand here needs to keep on coming down to that opposite side pocket as you're coming through, instead of keeping that elbow so high like you're doing here. All right, but overall, dude, I think you made definitely some strides, definitely some gains, and I'm sure you're feeling it all improve. So yeah, just keep on going at it, keep on getting better, and then looking forward to see the next breakdown, the next improvements, and let me know if you got any questions. I'll talk to you soon.